am talking to a felon right now, and I cannot decide if I like him or not. I do find the face tattoos kind of hot. He has a monster logo on his face, and that is
Wait, he has the Monster Energy logo tattooed on his face?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Maeve.
Hello?
Hello there, what's your name?
Maeve.
Maeve, what's going on, Maeve?
Okay, so I am talking to a felon right now with face tattoos, and I cannot decide if I like him or not. It's very confusing.
Where'd you meet this young lad?
On Tinder.
Okay. What's going through your brain as you're attempting to decide whether or not you like him?
Okay, so the thing is, he was in jail for 7 years, and that's not really my issue with him. Like, that just kind of makes it a little more interesting. Like, my problem is, when we are talking, like, on the phone, he doesn't really ask me that many questions. Like, he's kind of quiet. It's usually just me talking, and then he, like, he just laughs, because I'm funny, but he just laughs.
Okay, so far you've only given me reasons as to why you might not like him. Do you have reasons why you do like him?
Okay, he has a really good job. He works through, like, the Coast Guard, and he's really sweet, honestly. Like, when he does talk, he's really nice. He has a bunch of tattoos, and I only have 3, and I was telling him how I want more, and he said, we should go get tattoos together, I'll pay. And I was like, no way. And he was like, yeah, I make like $600 a day, which is an insane thing to just tell somebody how much money you make. But that's a lot of money, and that's not like the main reason why I like him. It is because he's sweet. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if like he just needs to come out of his shell or what.
Do we know what he went to prison for?
Firearms trafficking.
How old is he?
27. So he's 6 years older than me.
How long have you been talking to him for?
About a week and a half, I think. And he texts me all the time. Like, even though he's, like, works a lot, he does text me a decent amount. Even though, like, it's a little bit dry when he does. Like, he calls me sweetheart and darling and, like, all these really sweet things. So I just can't decide if, like, the being kind of dry is a deciding factor in whether or not I should stop talking to him.
What's your name again? Maeve?
Yes.
What do you want, Maeve? What are you looking for? What would make you, what in this life? What do you want? Are you looking for I don't know, are you looking for like a partner to, go through life with and grow together? Are you looking for just you're having fun, you're young, you're going crazy, you're meeting people, you're hanging out? What do you want, Maeve?
There is a lot of things I want in life. When it comes to, like, relationships, I just want to be loved, like, fully and wholeheartedly. I just want somebody who loves me and cares about me and would do anything for me.
Someone who loves you, cares about you, and would do anything for you.
Yeah. And who, like,
Okay.
shows me how much they love me, you know?
Okay. Would you, if he brought you a giant box that was wrapped in gift wrap, and you opened it, and it was an illegally purchased RPG, would you be flattered by that? This is how much I love you. Look at this bazooka.
Like, honestly, I probably would be kind of flattered by that.
Okay.
I mean, that's not expensive.
Okay.
Like, you just dropped like $500 to get me a bazooka. That's sweet. That's thoughtful. You know, want to keep me safe and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is tough, Maeve, because I don't really want to tell you what to do with your life or what to value, but I would be very careful about letting. I would be careful about a few things. One is if you've known this dude for a week, and he's coming off. Well, have you met him in person?
No, he's in Florida and I'm in Virginia.
Okay.
But he's only going to be there for a couple weeks because that's like his job. He works in Florida for like a month at a time, and then he has 3 weeks off.
Okay. And here's I would be a little wary of somebody who you have not met, that you've been talking to for only a week, who's already hitting you with the darling and my love and all that. That's a lot. It's a lot for a week and a half. I don't like to use pop psychology, TikTok, whatever you would call it. But are you familiar with love bombing?
I am, and I have definitely experienced love bombing quite a few times. But I don't think this is it, because he's not like overly praising me. He's just saying like sweet things, which I do like. Like, I feel like I'd be less inclined to talk to him if he didn't. Maybe that's on me. Maybe I'm used to being love bombed.
What? Okay, so you've had experiences in the past where you've met people and they've come on very strong.
Oh, yeah. I've had a guy tell me he loves me within, like, 2 weeks of dating, and then I broke up with him for that, because that was just a little extreme.
Okay, how did that... I was going to ask, how did that end up? So telling you he loves you within 2 weeks is extreme, but you're not finding anything wrong right now with this guy who's, hitting you with all this stuff without even knowing you.
Yeah, I mean, we have, like, talked on the phone quite a bit, and he's told me, like, a little bit about himself. I feel like it's mainly me talking, which is, like, the issue. So I feel like I don't even really know him that well, which kind of sucks because, like, he definitely knows a lot about me.
Do you ask him questions about his life?
Yeah, and when I do, he only responds with, like, a couple words, maybe.
Now, you said that you're talking to him, he doesn't ask you any questions?
Yeah, and when he does, it's usually, like, kind of basic stuff, like, what's your favorite food, what's your favorite color, that kind of thing.
Okay. So why do you like this guy?
Because he's sweet. When he does, like, talk, he says a lot of sweet things, and he's nice. And, like, I do find the face tattoos kind of hot, even though I don't like he has a monster logo on his face, and that is
hold on. He has the Monster Energy logo tattooed on his face?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Maeve.
Exactly. Okay, that is the only tattoo of his that I'm like, maybe.
Where on his face? Is it like? Does it look like the Zuko? Wait, does it look like the Zuko scar on? Like, he has a scar across his eyes, but it's the Monster Energy logo.
No, it's on his cheek, directly visible. Like, not even on his forehead where it could be covered by some hair. It is out there.
All right, we can get more into this if you want, because all right, you want someone that loves you. Let's do this. Do you like yourself?
I do. Like, I think I'm pretty, and I think I'm funny. I do have an issue with, like, my personality sometimes because I've had a very rough life, and I've been bullied a lot by my family and things like that. And so it can be I'm in real therapy, too, so you don't have to worry about that. But, yeah, so it's kind of a complicated issue. Like, there are things that I love about myself, and there are things that I'm still working on trying to appreciate.
Okay. What's your real... If you were to tell your real therapist about this guy, what do you think they would say? Or if you have?
That's a good question. I haven't talked to her about him yet. I think she would be okay with it. I think she would just tell me to be careful since
Yes.
he was, like, in jail before.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think she would approve. I mean, she knows that I'm much more likely to stop talking to somebody than I am to get into a relationship. So I think she knows that I'm a little more careful than most people.
Okay, because that's what I would say, too. I'm not going to be like, you know, never talk to anyone or do anything ever, but, like, you know, do your thing, do what you're going to do, but, you know, be careful. Don't get, if this guy's, you know, whisking up spells, you know, don't fall into his cauldron.
Gotcha. I feel like he doesn't need witchcraft if he has all the firearms.
Because I'm a little weary about anyone who tries to here's the thing with like money and dating is like I understand money being attractive as a like symbol of just like competence, because competence is very attractive, and so like, you know, you want somebody who can, like, take you out every now and then and you know, pay for things. And just, like, be, like, it's a sign of a competent person to, like, you know, have their financial life in order. But beyond that, when it becomes, like, let me woo you by, you know, showing off, you know, fancy things and, you know, or even worse, if you get into a fucking thing where, like, somebody's, like, bankrolling your life and then that creates, weird dynamic between you two, you know, that's where I think that stuff gets a little weird. But
yeah, I feel like I wouldn't let that happen, but a lot of the guys that I've dated in the past, it's been like me paying for stuff most of the time, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. So again, like, if you're attracted to the money as a sign of, like, competence and, like, oh, this guy has at least his life together enough that he, you know, can support himself and you know, whatnot, I understand that. But again, beyond that, it's not like we don't want, you know, you move in with this, like, don't do stupid shit, like, don't move in with this guy after 3 weeks and have him pay all the rent, and just don't do anything like that.
I mean, why not? Why wouldn't I do that?
Why? You know, I can tell you. I will give you a reason why you shouldn't do that. Because you should be. That's going to be not beneficial to you in the long run. Because you want to develop your own life and sense of identity, and you know, just as I said, money, it can be the sign of competence. You want to develop your own life competence and your own financial wellness and these own things. You don't want just some dude from Tinder to do it for you.
Yeah, that's a good point. I do have a lot of goals in life. I want to open my own bakery because I love baking and cooking and stuff. And then I also want to open a goth club because I'm goth. And there's no, like, goth places, no spaces for goth people in my city, which is crazy because I'm in a big city.
No, what's it? Can I ask what city are you in?
Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how many goths there are in Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, but hey, you should come to DC because I can make that show.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be at the Miracle Theater sometime in September, I think.
Hell yeah.
Well, anyway, what are you gonna do? I guess before we go, what are you leaning towards?
I'm gonna see if he comes out of his shell a little bit, because I feel like I can be kind of intimidating, and it might also be like me just yapping a lot and not really giving him the chance to like really talk. I'll see if that's the issue. Like next time we talk on the phone, I'll be a little more like quiet and see if he's the one that like fills in the silences.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see how that goes.
All right. Well, if I need a Wonder Waff, I'll hit you up.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Is it Wonder
I can
Waff or
connect
Wonder
you.
Waffle? Hold on, I'm looking this up real quick before I get off the call. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's a Wonder Waff, right? Wonder Waff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if I need a Wonder Waff, I'll hit you up. This is a joke about the gun from the mystery box in Call of Duty Zombies. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I got it. Yeah.
No, you don't. You don't
I'm
know
a
what I'm talking. Do you know what I'm talking? Do you know what I'm talking about?
The hell no. Yeah, the mystery box. Of course I know what the mystery box is.
Right,
I was a gamer girl for like a solid 4 years.
Okay. If it gets you a Wonder Waff, then, you know, you can live with him.
Yeah, okay. That's understandable. That is marriage material.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later, man. Good luck.
All right. Have a good day.
I don't know. People are going to do whatever they're going to do. I don't know shit. Because sometimes somebody will call me and be like, you know, hey, this is... I don't have an example. But some people will be like, you know, want to talk about like relationship or dating things, and in the back, I don't like to overtly say it, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't know about this, and then, you know, I'll get a DM, you know, 2 years later and be like, me and this person are deeply in love, and we're so happy, and life's great, and I'll be like, well, what the fuck do I know about anything? So I don't know. Hello.
Hello.
Who is this?
Hi. You can give me a name.
All right, your name is Dan. What's up, Dan? How's life?
Dan. It's going. It's kind of rough right now. Kind of stay-at-home mom. Not much going on.
Well, Dan, how can I get you today? What's going on?
Just kind of in a midlife crisis. Kind of my whole world fell apart, and I just don't know where to go from here. I'm a stay-at-home mom, I'm a widow, and I don't know where to go from here.
Well, where are you right now, metaphorically?
I had to move back in with my grandparents just so I wasn't living alone.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a toddler, so.
You said you have 1 kid, 2 kids?
2, 11 and 3.
11 and 3. How are they doing?
They're doing good. 3-year-old's just a 3-year-old wild toddler, and my 11-year-old kind of went through it, but we're getting better now. It's been 2.5 years since my husband passed.
And what do you do for work?
I'm a stay-at-home mom right now. That's kind of what I'm dealing with. I spent so much time helping people and kids and stuff, and I'm just lost of what to do for that.
What were you doing before you were a stay-at-home mom, or was your husband paying the bills?
He was, but I basically did just the typical jobs like housekeeping, customer service, hosting, liquor stores, dog store.
Dan, let me ask you a crazy question. I'm going to ask you a crazy question.
Okay.
Just why not? Just fuck it, all right?
Right.
Dan, if you could do if your life could look like fucking anything, for money, forget about you have all of it. I'm gonna go ahead and say you could even bend the laws of space, time, and physics. You can break the law in this scenario. I'm gonna give you that too. You can do whatever you want at all. What would it look like? What would the life look like?
Simple life. Like at a ranch, working on it. My dream technically was to work on homes, but my age kind of, I don't know if I'm too old to get into that, into construction and working with homes.
How old are you?
I'm going to be 32.
You're talking like you're 76 years old.
Well, when I told my grandpa, he laughed at me. He's like, a woman at 32 construction.
Really? I'm genuinely, by the way, I want to say I'm simultaneously aghast and impressed that I told you could break any law you want and have unlimited money and incorporate magic into this life, and you want to be a construction worker. That's very cool.
Right. That's like the one passion that I have.
That's phenomenal. That's great. So wait, why is he saying? I mean, I'm telling you right now, I have absolutely no idea how one becomes a construction worker. Do you have you looked into it? Have you Googled it?
Yeah, there is a college around here that has a program for it.
Okay.
And I've been thinking about that.
What's stopping you from doing it?
I'm a stay-at-home mom with a toddler right now, and I'm just kind of scared that if I do like the stay-at-home thing and do some schooling, that it's just not going to go anywhere. But it's just going to kind of stale out since I'm at home all the time.
That is tough. Now these children, they go to school, correct?
Not the 3-year-old.
Not the 3-year-old.
That's just kind of what I'm battling with, yeah.
Have you looked into are there daycares that we can drop them off at?
Right, see, that's what I was trying to figure out, how to do temp work where I could pay for that and school, but it just seems so much because daycare is so expensive right now.
And you're living at your grandmother's house, right?
Yeah, we just moved in here.
And what's her deal? What's she doing?
She just stays at home.
I know it's a little difficult to ask for help, but could she help take care of him while you're at school?
Yeah, they would be willing to. I guess it is just me having to just do it, ask for it. I get nervous to ask for that too because they already help so much,
But I mean, look, I'm just gonna say this. I was expecting. I mean, you have a reasonable life goal,
Right, for sure.
It's not unfathomable for you to become a construction worker. Your dad was your dad, grandpa, whoever he was saying he was acting like you were trying to become a fucking astronaut or something.
Right.
Which look, if you wanted to do that too, I wouldn't tell you can't. But I mean, okay. So how much does it cost? Is it expensive to go to school?
I think I could get grants and stuff.
Can't you do this shit online nowadays?
Construction? I don't know. I would think that some of it is.
Yeah, I mean, 90% of it is schematics, right? You got to plan the shit before you build it.
And the math and stuff, I'm a little worried on, but yeah.
Have you looked into it? All right, I'm going to say another thing, and tell me, and I'm not trying to put words into your, tell me if this is accurate. Okay? I'm not trying to make assumptions about you and your life, but is this a path that you have avoided extensively researching because you dismissed it as not even feasible at the very beginning, before even researching it?
Yeah, a little. I kind of was discouraging myself because of it all. Okay.
Because I'm just saying, if you get over that hump, because I feel like this happens to a lot of people that we talk to on here, and just in general, it's they'll want to do something, but they'll count themselves. They'll say it's impossible before even doing a Google, right?
Right.
So I guess I ask you to, before completely writing yourself off, do a Google around. You can sit on the couch while your kids run around and knock things over and hit each other and Google stuff.
Right. And I did look at the average. Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I did look that the average construction manager is like 42, 45. So there is time to like build up experience and stuff. I would hope.
Dude, you are literally, you talk about yourself like you're 76 years old.
Oh my God.
You are not 76 years old.
Okay, I'm not 76 years old.
So like, I guess I hope if you get anything out from this phone call, it's to at the very least like not like write everything off before, you know, giving it a shot, you know.
Right.
Because here's there literally could exist programs for people in the situation like yours, grants, scholarships, this thing, that thing. But you're never going to find out about them if your starting position is, I'm 76 years old, I'm too old to do this, and I'm just going to kind of not do anything, you know. So you got to give yourself a little bit of motivation to at least look into it, because you might find, oh, this path exists. I could hack it this way. I could hack it that way.
Right.
You know, but if you write yourself off, you know, you're not going to be able to do any of that.
Right, that's true. It's like, I think he was thinking of it like me lifting beams and stuff and being like a roofer, but it doesn't have to be necessarily all of that. But I think I could lift a beam.
You can lift a beam? Wait, what's a beam? What do you mean, like
beam.
Literally like beams?
A beam of wood.
Beams, lifting beams.
Yeah, a beam.
Yeah, you could lift beams. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, we Brandon, we're probably gonna cut this part out. You know what, Brandon? You don't have to cut me saying what I'm saying right now out of the podcast, but literally there was, before I called you back. This is how the podcast works now, is people text me stuff and I call them back while I'm streaming, and I tried to call you back because I thought your story was interesting, and you denied my call because you thought I was a spam caller. Is that correct?
Yes.
See, you got that is a micro. I honestly believe. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I couldn't believe you called so soon.
I honestly, all right, I believe that even that's like a microcosm of this entire situation. You got to open yourself up to the possibility that, you know, maybe it's not, you know, someone from Social Security calling to collect. Maybe it's a Gecko, you know.
Right.
Maybe I'm not 76 years old. Maybe I can go be a construction worker. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying shit. I'm crazy.
Right. No, I love it. I feel a lot better talking to you.
Okay, good. Give me, update me if something. Send me an Instagram DM or whatever. Update me. I'm curious about it. If this if you find something, send me a email in 10 years and be like, you know what, I'm a construction worker, and because you know, you motivated me on the phone call, I'm gonna build you a free house. Definitely send me that email if you want to. That
would be awesome. I definitely will. I'm always watching too. So
yeah, I would love to live in a free house. Or you know what, Geck, you motivated me on the phone. I'm gonna build a statue in your honor. And I'm gonna give
Gecko
you a
statue right in the front lawn.
Statue. Sorry, I don't know why I put that part in, but I can't unsay that. Oh, I said it in front of your baby. Is that a baby?
Yeah, it's a toddler. He can't hear you.
Okay. He doesn't know what anything is.
No.
Well, what's your name again? Dan. I gave you the name Dan.
Yeah.
Dan, anything else that you want to say to the people of the computer before we go, or anything at all about life or death or anything?
No, I'm just happy you called, and I feel a lot better. I'm going to say that to myself, that I'm not 76 years old.
Good. Please do. Yeah,
I could do it. Yes.
Dear God. I mean, really, I was expecting you to be like, I want to live in a magical castle and have $80 trillion. But, you know, you got an achievable goal.
I'm pretty humbled. Yeah.
Good.
I'm pretty humbled.
Dan, is there anything else you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
No, I keep listening. I love it. Love your show.
Thanks, man. Take care. Good luck.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Listen, I don't, I'm not going to claim to speak baby, but I think that he was talking shit just now. But I'm going to forgive it because he's a baby. He doesn't know better. He doesn't understand what he's saying. He doesn't understand he's challenging me to a fight, which I will win because he is a child. All right. Thanks for calling, Dan.
Hey, Lyle?
Yeah, who is this?
Oh, hey, man. It's Isaac.
Isaac. What's up?
On?
What's going on?
Did
What
you
are
just call me
doing?
Isaac?
I did. What are you going to do about it?
Nothing. That's actually what my brother says all the time. He always fucks around and tells me that.
What's your relationship like with your brother?
Man, we love each other.
What do you love about each other?
Well, we're always there for each other. We help each other out. You know, when he was going through a rough time, I let him stay in my apartment. When I was going to college, he let me stay at his place every once in a while.
Did you do something? Because you sound even shittier.
I'm on my morning walk. It's because there's cars passing by. So I'm going to go find a bench right here at a park.
Great.
And just sit down and talk with you.
What's the last nice thing your brother did for you?
Oh, this weekend, we threw a well, I guess you didn't do it for me. We threw a birthday party for our other brother.
Okay, the last nice thing that your brother did for you is throw a birthday party for someone else?
No, like me and my brother, we threw a birthday party for our other brother.
Wait, I mean, that's nice, but what's the last nice thing he did for you? That's you and him working together to do a nice thing for someone else.
Huh. That's a good question. I didn't think about that. Because he doesn't live here with me, so I don't see him all the time. Huh. You got me thinking about that.
I have to say something. If you can't think of anything, it sounds like your brother's a total asshole. No, I'm just kidding. What's the last nice thing that you did for your brother?
For my brother, I bought his baby a onesie. It was kind of, it's a dick move because he's a Raider fan. So I got a baby a Charger onesie.
Yo! That's throwing shade. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Man, do you think he's going to wear it?
Oh, they already put it on him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so you and your brother threw a birthday party for your other brother. How'd the birthday party go?
Dude, it went really good. One of my friends, he decided to surprise my brother and got him like a keg. I don't know if you know what a keg is.
You don't know if I know what a keg is?
Yeah, I don't want to assume, bro.
I don't... You're such a wholesome boy, I don't know if you know what a keg is.
Yeah, I know what a keg is.
You said that very cool.
We got a keg. And yeah, we got a keg, we partied.
Nice.
One of my friends got really drunk.
Nice.
The one who actually got the keg ended up being the most drunk at the end of the night.
Who all was there? Who all was at the party?
Well, my brother, his kids, which is about 5 of them now. They just had another one in January. My sister and her 2 kids. My cousin, who's like a brother to me because we grew up together. My other cousin. And then we had a whole bunch of friends come over. In total, about 25-ish people.
Isaac, is anything ever go wrong in your life, or are you... Because you seem like you're living like a really picturesque existence, and I'm wondering if that's a charade.
No, man. I mean, things obviously go wrong in everybody's lives. Right now I'm staying with my aunt because, housing prices are really bad.
Yeah.
So, Yeah.
Yeah.
And I live in California, so you can imagine how expensive stuff is out here.
What do you do for a living?
So I work as a consultant for a special education company.
Oh my God, you're like a Mr. Rogers guy.
Not really. It's boring. I used to like my other job before because I used to actually work with people directly, but I left it and now I'm here. I left it because they were paying me more money over here.
Do you work directly with the kids, or you tell other people how to do it?
I basically tell people how to do it. Like, basically just formulate education plans. I still talk with them directly, but most of the time it's just making game plans for them.
Okay, but at the old job, you worked with the kids directly.
With adults, yeah.
With adults. Well, I thought this was this is special education for adults or for kids?
Well, it's special education now because the company that I'm working for, like, it's mostly working with like IEPs and like in the school system now.
I like how you make this assumption that I know what an IEP is, but that I might not know what a KEG is.
Oh, sorry. IEP, it's like an individual education plan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically it's required by the state and everything. And I just help out wherever I can. And yeah, I mean, in the past, I used to work directly with people, but not anymore. I used to like that better.
Yeah, you're a people person. What do you sit? You sit on the computer all day?
Well, the beautiful thing about this job is I don't have to do it all day.
Yeah.
I just work like 3 hours a day.
What do you do with your time?
Yeah.
What do you do when you're not working?
I play chess. I go to the gym. I go on walks all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just take it easy. It's kind of not lie. I miss the interaction of talking with coworkers and everything.
What do you what's your dream, Isaac? What do you want out of this life before you die?
Huh. That's a good question. What do I want? Well, I guess I want to help my dad complete his vision, because he's building a house right now in Mexico, and I eventually want to finish it for him, I guess. Have fun so he can finish building it, and then maybe go live out there myself.
You said in Mexico or New Mexico?
Mexico.
So your dad's building a house over in Mexico. You want to go help him finish the house, and then maybe you'll live there too. Yeah,
because he lives like 15 minutes from the border in San Diego. So he works in San Diego and lives in TJ and just commutes over.
Oh, he lives in TJ.
Yeah, my dad lives in TJ.
What's going on over there? Last time, no offense to, Tijuana, but the last thing I heard about Tijuana is that there was like a crazy level 4 do not go there thing.
It depends on where you go. And if you go just, go dick around, obviously it's going to go bad for you. But we don't usually go do that. We usually just go to go hang out at the house.
Do I hear birds chirping around you?
Yeah, I told you I'm at a park now.
Oh, I know you're at a park, but for some reason I just feel like there's always birds chirping around you, wherever you go.
That'd be funny, but not.
Do you speak any Spanish?
Yeah, I'm fluent in Spanish.
Oh, no way.
That's actually one of the reasons. Yeah, I can read it, write it, speak it.
That's cool. Do you know anyone in Tijuana? Are you married? Do you have a girlfriend?
No. I got out of a long-term relationship about a year ago.
Oh, okay. How's it been since you got out?
It's been good. Just trying to advance professionally. trying to get my own place again and, you know, just move forward.
Are you going to try to find a wife in Tijuana?
Probably not. Probably not.
You on the apps?
No, I don't really go on the apps. I prefer to meet people in person.
Would you ever, if you saw like somebody that caught your fancy at the park, would you go over and start talking to them? Do you have that confidence?
I do it all the time.
You do? I'm sure you do. You sound like a very
you just
charismatic
people,
man.
Say, hey, what's going on out there? You know.
Has that ever led to any? Go ahead.
People always say it's very cheesy to ask somebody or tell somebody how the weather is, but it's a really good conversation starter. And if people want to talk, if people want to talk, they'll find a way to continue talking. If they don't want to talk, they'll find a way to shut it down.
It's true. It's very true. What I'm very curious. What is the longest string you've gotten from beginning a conversation talking about the weather to going deep enough that you're talking about, you know, feelings and relationships and legitimate things?
The longest string? What do you mean by that? Like the longest conversation that has stemmed from?
Yeah, like where is the conversation? Give me somewhere that the conversation has stemmed. Give me an example of a deeper conversation that you may have had that stemmed from asking about the weather.
Oh, so this one didn't stem from the weather. This one stemmed from playing chess, because here at the park there's like these little tables that have like the chess logos. You know what I'm talking about?
Of course.
Yeah, and I was playing chess randomly with somebody, and then somebody just came over and just said, "Hey, can I play a game?" And we ended up playing a game, and we just ended up talking chess, and then we ended up talking about like their life, and yeah, we still talk every once in a while. Like we exchange numbers and everything. And I still see them walking around time to time. I say hi, hey, how you doing? How's your son? How's your dog? You know, stuff like that.
Have any of these park interactions turned into anything long-term or meaningful? Not even romantically, but friendship-wise, you know?
I mean, no, not like any serious friends like that I've known growing up. Nah, just like I would call it like exterior, just people that I know around, know little details about them here and there, but nothing like serious, like, oh, come over like to my house and have a beer or two. Nah, nothing like that.
How old are you, man?
How old am I?
Yeah.
27.
Nice. I'm turning 27 at some point. Yeah. Well, are you excited to go Go ahead.
I was gonna ask you, what do you like? Just to kind of change topics. Like, what are some of your hobbies? Like outside of being a geck and streaming all the time.
Yeah,
you keep saying that you go to the gym every once in a while. How's that going?
It was going actually very well for 2 months, and then I took a trip to Thailand, and I did not go to the gym or eat correctly at all. There's a funny thing where, like, you know, your brain convinces yourself, like, oh, you know, you're in a foreign country, or, you know, traveling, like, you know, yeah, you don't have to stick to a strict diet, but like I was in Thailand at 7-Eleven eating Kit Kats. You know what I mean? That's not like, oh, I gotta sample the local cuisine while I'm here. You know, that's just unreasonable. But anyway, hobbies. I mean, I don't know, man. I go to the gym. I don't know if that's a hobby so much. I like to walk around. I'm really into competitive Super Smash Brothers Melee, but unfortunately, that community only gets smaller every year. I like video games. I'm playing my Switch all the time. Yeah, nothing crazy. You know, honestly, most of my hobbies are like marinating in anxiety and traveling around and doing this Gecko stuff.
Yeah, I remember I got obsessed with Smash Bros. For a while. Remember when they came out with those little statue things that
The
you could tap
amiibos.
on your?
Yeah, the amiibos.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I remember I went like on a little binge for like 3 months where I bought like a whole bunch of them, and I just got them up to like the max level that you could possibly get them up to.
You went on an amiibo binge.
Yeah.
That's extremely funny. What's your prized amiibo?
Yeah. It's a Link.
Are you a big Zelda guy?
Yeah. I like not Zelda like the game, but in Smash Bros. I'm a big fan of using Link. I haven't played it in years though. Ever since my Switch broke, I just didn't get another one. So,
Isaac, we're on a podcast right now. We're talking to we're talking to at least one person is listening to us. What do you want that one person who is listening to this conversation right now to know? What do you want? You have open ears, held hostage. Okay, what do you want to put in them?
Oh, I guess something that's really getting to me is because I listen to sports podcasts, the Pat McAfee show all the time. And they always talk shit on F1. So if somebody can clip this and get this to him, it'd be perfect. I know he doesn't like F1, but I know he's a big motorcycle guy, and he could get into MotoGP because MotoGP is amazing. I don't know if you ever heard about it.
Wait. The thing that you want to tell everyone listening to this podcast is to tell one guy that he should get into racing?
Yeah, because it always gets to me. I've been listening to Pat McAfee for like 5 years now.
All right.
Okay. And like he like they always talk about F1. F1 is boring, by the way. I don't like F1 personally.
You know what? I respect that. I respect that. A lot of people, they're like, oh, go live your dream, or be kind to one another. A lot, they say a bunch of bullshit, but you're like, hey, this one specific sports podcaster, I want him specifically to know that he should get into F1. So I respect the specificness of your answer to that question. Anything else you want to say, Isaac? It's been nice. This is a good chit chat. Sometimes this show, it's about stuff, but also it's fun to just chit chat,
Yeah. I guess the one last thing I'll say is, everybody just have a great day.
Okay, you did it. You got one. You did one of those.
Yeah. Everybody just have a good day, and if you smoke weed, smoke weed. If you drink,
okay,
have a drink.
There he is. Who's this guy?
Yeah.
Where's this guy been this whole call?
Yeah, I was just trying to keep it cordial.
All right.
Well, But all right, Gek. Thanks for. Hope you have a great day.
You too, man.
And when are you coming back to California?
When am I coming to where?
California, Southern California.
Oh shit! I'm doing a show in Los Angeles in November at the Masonic Lodge.
All right, cool. I'll keep an eye out for those tickets.
Beautiful. See you there, man. Take care.
All right, Gek. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
That's Isaac.